Good morning. This is Have Faith, Let It Begin, October 10th, 2019. Every Thursday for the month of October, we're going to talk about spooky stories. Things that are a little weird, unexplainable, unpredictable. Today's story, well, I got to be honest. It was sent to me years ago, and I shared it with a youth group. I'm going to be honest and totally upfront. I'm not sure if it's true or not. But I will say one thing. It has a powerful meaning, a powerful message, and it's one you don't want to miss. Let's get started.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live.
Well, folks, dreams do come true. This is Have Faith, Let It Begin, and this is our first episode.
A weekly show all about faith.
Every day, we're going to battle storms. We're going to face challenges. But we have to remember that we're not going to do it alone. We have to have faith.
A show with motivational topics.
As you go into work today, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Lift your head up high and know that God is with you.
Inspirational stories and personal testimony set out to change the world.
My wife and I are expecting our first child. I'm going to be a father.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin on this Thursday throwback spooky Halloween stories for the month of October. Every Thursday, tune in here if you'd like to hear a little weird, crazy, unpredictable, true or false story. Let's get started. Well, during the fall semester of college, two young ladies got together for a study group. They were not from the area, but they were new to the actual college. They studied for a couple of hours, and it looked like it was starting to a thunderstorm, and a thunderstorm was fast approaching. It got windy, thunder, and one of the girls did not want to walk home alone. The other girl said, "I'm sorry, I can't. My boyfriend's coming over. You're going to have to leave now." Because there's no way I can meet up with take you home and then be back in time to meet my boyfriend. So she packed up her things and started to walk. The girl told her, "Listen, if you want to cut corners, cut through one of the alleys. It'll get you and save time. You'll get to your dorm faster." So the girl started to walk, and her name was Mary. Mary started to walk down the corridors and came across the alley. She didn't know what to do. So she decided, well, the thunder's getting bad. It looks like it's any minute it's about to pour. So she decided to take the shortcut. As she started to walk down the alley, she noticed about a good 10 to 20 feet away, there was a dark shadow, and all she could see were eyes. She got very scared, but she had faith. She had belief in God. As she fast approached the shadow with these weird-looking eyes, she decided to do the Lord's Prayer. And all of a sudden, as she walked past, it was as if the eyes were paused. They didn't know what to do. She was able to walk past those eyes and quickly get to her dorm. The next morning, as she woke up, there was talk amongst fellow colleagues, college students. Rumors were swarming around that something had happened last night. She went over to her dorm and quickly started talking to the other classmates and said, "What's going on? Did you hear? There was a girl that was attacked last night in the alley." Mary started to shiver. "Mary, what's wrong?" they said. She says, "I was in the alley that night." "Last night? What time?" She says, "Around 11. That's when the girl was attacked. You need to go to the police and let them know. They said they caught the guy, but they need more proof. You need to go down there." So Mary, with a bunch of her classmates, decided to go. They went and saw the police. They questioned her. And at one point, they left the room and went into the other room, which is where the man was, the man they had captured. They sat down with him and said, "We'd like you to stand up and look through this window." we'd like to ask you a couple questions. Since you have confessed to us and notified us that you did attempt to hurt the first girl, which luckily for her sake, she was able to spray mace in his eyes and get away. They wanted to know if he had tried to attack any other females that night. So they asked him to look through a window, and through the window he saw Mary. The man began to shiver. And the police officers say, "Do you know this young lady?" He says, "Yeah, I do." "Was she in the alley that night?" "Yes, she was." "Why didn't you attack her?" He goes, "I wanted to. I was prepared to. But as she got closer, she had these two bodyguards that I couldn't make out. They were large, muscular, but I couldn't see their faces. And something told me, you better not. So I didn't." The message is this: when you have faith, when you have trust in God, when you believe in Him, any and everything is possible. That night, Mary had guardian angels. That night, God sent down His troops to protect her as she walked through the alley. The question is this story true or false? But in reality, does it matter? God is with us. God believes in us. And if you put your faith in Him, all things are possible. See you next Thursday for another edition of these crazy, wacky stories. Tomorrow, we resume our regular activities of Have Faith, Let It Begin. For now, have faith, let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. You're going to hear episodes, me recording live as my daughter in the background, Ariel, will probably cry. You'll hear background noises like phone calls, and right on the cue, she's starting to cry. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to continue on like never before. And with Ariel in the background, knowing that in the future you're going to hear yourself crying like this, Mama, yeah, say hi to everybody out there. We just want to encourage each and every one of you to join us every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Join me, Ariel, my family, and everyone as we continue our journey. For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel. Say goodbye, Ariel. Say bye. Bye. Don't forget, everyone, every Thursday for the month of October, there will be stories like this, spooky stories. But remember, we will be back on the air tomorrow, Friday, October 11th, 2019 at 7:30 a.m. For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel. God bless you, and have a blessed day.